What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Now, I hope everybody's doing all right today. And in this episode, I'm going to teach you how to paint mountains in 4 minutes. Alright everybody, I want to begin this video by saying this isn't the only way you can paint mountains. This is just a process I use, and I encourage you to use the techniques I'm sharing in this video and mold them to fit your own painting process. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to be using a digital art program called Autodesk Sketchbook Mobile, but the techniques I'm going to share with you can be done using oil and acrylic paint. Now, let's begin. First, I'm going to lay down a simple sky color so we have something to build the values of our mountains against. Now, if I was using traditional media like oil paint, I would make the sky with a color mixture of ultramarine blue, burnt umber, and a touch of quinacridone magenta to make a nice grayish blue. With the sky in place, we can move on to the mountains, and the first step to painting them is to make a simple block end of the mountain shape, or as I like to call them, silhouettes. To do this, I take the same color mixture for the sky and add more burnt umber and ultramarine to make it darker, but you don't want this mix to be too much darker than the sky. A slight change in value is all you need. First, I block in the plane of the mountains, which is furthest away, and then for the next plane, I darken the mountain color slightly. Remember, mountains are usually painted far away, and to maintain a sense of atmospheric distance, the color values should be cooler and lighter than the objects in the foreground. Now that the mountains are blocked in, I start laying down the shadow colors of the peaks. To make this color mix, I take the colors I used for the mountain block in and make them slightly brighter and more saturated. But I'm careful to keep the color in the gray range. If I make the blue too saturated, it will feel unrealistic. I paint the shadow side of the mountains with squiggly brush strokes, circles, and sharp lines, which follow the slope of the mountain. Remember to not cover all of the block-in colors with the shadow colors. The colors of the block-in layer will add depth to the rocky texture we're making. Now we'll add lowlights to the shadow colors. Remember to only make these colors slightly brighter so as not to ruin the shadow effect by going too bright. Now we move into the sunlit side of the peaks. I create a brighter gray tone using browns and blues and a tiny amount of lemon yellow to give the color some warmth. I stick to the same array of brush strokes I used to paint the shadowed side of the mountain for this side as well, and I follow the curve of the peaks. When I'm satisfied with the colors and I feel this side of the mountain is complete, I blend out the base of the peaks, giving them a misty look, and we're done. Alright everybody, this tutorial is done. Let me know if it was helpful to you down in the comments below, and if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you get all the notifications, and y'all have a good one.